Hi folks, this is Vint with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to quickly review Skyhaven. This is a game that you can find on Steam's Early Access program for about 25 bucks. That means that everything that you're about to see here, including this review, is subject to change. There's also a free-to-play demo, so if you like what you see here, you can try it before you buy it. So what is Skyhaven? Well, this is an airport tycoon slash simulator, where you're going to be constructing airfields and various structures in order to try and make money. This is one of those open-ended simulators where you don't have to worry about people talking your ear off, your NPCs going blah, 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 do this, do this. No, nothing's guided. This is like old school simulator where you're given this gigantic piece of land and it's up to you to make some money off of it. So it brings me back to a time when simulators weren't just fluffy NPCs making bad jokes. Now, this was actually kind of refreshing in certain ways. That being said, the learning curve was a bit higher because there was no guided help. So it's kind of like a catch-22 that way. Anyway, so what did I think of Skyhaven? Well, it's not bad for what it is. It's definitely an early access game. Like, I know, it's obvious. It is early access, Vince. What are you talking about? Well, there are some games that I have in my library where I'm like, why is this early access? It's, like, great. It feels done. Skyhaven, not so much. For example, there's no options menu, so all you can really do is toggle the music and the sound. That's it. If you want to adjust the sound levels, you have to go to your desktop audio mixer, so there's that. There's no, like I said, in-game guided tutorial. I didn't actually discover the in-menu tutorial until like an hour and a half into the game. So I was actually sitting there trying to figure things out on my own for the longest time. I just totally missed the tutorial button. But it is like a little slideshow kind of thing where you're going to click on the various topics and learn more about this stuff. So what are you doing in this game? Well, again, you're going to be creating your very own airport, but not so much the inside as you are the outside. You're going to be creating these airfields. You can sort of rotate it so that you can adjust the directions in which the planes come in. Then you can set them to be, okay, do you want them to be, landing or taking off or both? And then you've got to connect these ramps to these runways and then these taxiways, and then you connect those to roads. And again, because I didn't have a tutorial, it took a while for me to figure out what the correct chain was. But eventually I figured it out. And then you're going to have a list of planes on the bottom left-hand corner that want to be serviced at your airport. But you get to pick and choose which ones land. And you can actually see what they demand. So this plane might I need 300 fuel and 5 cargo. Well, I've got that. In the bottom right-hand corner, there's a fuel storage and a cargo storage, so you can clearly see how much you have. So I'm like, okay, I've got enough. I'm going to go ahead and click land. Oh, what's going on? Nothing's happening. Oh, I have to link these buildings together with the ramps. Oh, okay, so click on the ramp, click on the link all button, it'll just automatically select the buildings that it needs. So it'll connect my ramp to my fuel depot and my cargo depot, or I can click on my cargo depot and choose which ramps I want to connect to it. Oh, still nothing's happening. Oh, I need vehicles. So I need to click on my cargo depot. There's a vehicles tab, hire some vehicles. Okay, now it looks like it's working. Okay, the plane's being serviced. I got some money. It took off. Great. Wonderful. I'm doing good. I got it. Okay, so I'm out of fuel. So what do I do? Okay, so I go to fuel management. There's a fuel management button on the bottom right. Click on that. I can order fuel. Okay, it takes 3 hours or so to come in. All right, solve that problem. All right, plane's coming in, taking off, okay, making money. Great, let's build a second airstrip. Okay, got it. Connected a new ramp to that. Got those ramps linked to the other buildings that I had are existing. Oh, now these depots are split between 2 runways. Maybe I should build 2 more of each, or 1 more of each, so that I can, 1 to 1 and 1 to the other one. Okay, that seems to be working for right now. Okay, great. Oh, now I'm getting a tooltip error that says this ramp is not connected to the cargo facilities. All right, unlink, relink. Still got that same error message. Go to the Steam forums. Oh, apparently you have to order cargo in the same way that you order fuel, and the tooltip is just mislabeled incorrectly. It's crap. The tooltip said that it wasn't linked, but it's not a link problem. It's a I don't have enough cargo and storage problem. So now I gotta order cargo like I do fuel and order some. Oh, it's not going to be here till tonight. So it's not an immediate thing like the fuel. I have to wait. So now I can only accept planes that need fuel, because if I try and accept ones that need cargo, I can't give it to them. I have to cancel their flight, and I get contract penalties, and I get penalized for that. So, like, I'm going back and forth, trying to just learn the game. And while you're doing that, there's a tech tree, and you get passive research income over time, where it's just 25 points or whatever, and that contributes to whatever active research you have. But you can hire staff to increase that research point income. However, it costs money to do that. So I don't. It's enough for me right now just to get by with what I've got, because it's my first playthrough. But you'll be, as you play the game will advance in eras, and as you advance in eras, different planes become available, new technology becomes available, planes start demanding new complex things. So you're going to be constantly trying to upgrade your airports to sort of house and maintain the airplane's needs as time progresses. So it's fun, I will say that, but there is a learning curve associated with it. And the game, like I said, is lacking some very basic features, like an options menu, for example, and an in-game tutorial, not just a button tutorial that you read. Okay, go back. Okay, gotta go to the tutorial, read more. So, like I said, there's no in-game NPC guiding you and hand-holding you step by step. This is like old school simulator where it's just an open-ended thing. One thing I think the game needs are difficulty settings and customization options. You have neither when you're going into this. So new players are going to be overwhelmed and may think the game is too hard. And then you've got experienced players that may think the game is too easy because they've got the game all figured out. I would love to see different ways to customize the game so that you can make the game easier or harder, give yourself more starting money and the like. So this game is early access. It has some room to grow. That being said, I'm enjoying it. And at the very least, you should check out the free demo on Steam. I am enjoying it, but I probably wouldn't come back to this until those customization options were added, assuming that is in the pipeline. But I do want to come back to it later just to see what kind of progress it is making. If you guys haven't already, subscribe to me on Twitch and YouTube. That way you can stay up to date with any new content I happen to publish. This is Vince. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.